Yeah. All right, cool. It's working. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get started with our prep. Just want to see what's on my screen, actually. All right, so let's get started. What we're gonna do first, let's fill out my spreadsheet, of course. So this was balance state. Volume was like nothing. Wow. 700,000. We closed at. And then we have PCR, which is 0.52. We've got VIX 17.16, and then 88.97. Any news events? We've got Hegseth speaking. And that's about it. Okay, so current price is 60.19. T1 high is 27.75. Low is 6,000. Prior to value is 60.21 half, and then 6,005 half. Weekly VWAP is 60.14. Monthly VWAP 59.75. And then dealer gamma is, I'd say, mostly positive, but not. I'm gonna go with slightly positive. Okay, so we're inside of yesterday's range. We are trading inside right at prior day value high. Okay, so yeah, we're right here. Okay, so let's get started with my Evernote. Oops. Market state, we are balanced. Monthly, we are still above and above. Weekly, we are just looking at other charts at the moment on my other screens. We're above prior week value. And basically right at VWAP, but prior value fuck, what was it? 21. $6,005. I would say we're inside. All right, what am I doing? All right, let's definitely say we merging this to a CVA for sure. So we got 21 to 0275 or 02 half. And then we rename this to 2-day. What would that be? Friday and Monday? So 6 to 9. Let me just see what this Discord message is. So it's just a PMP. All right. All right. Let's. Actually, we're gonna cut this out. We're basically gonna cut this, but then we're gonna extend this line here. 40 half. We're going to change the color to this. And we're going to change the thickness to that. And then we're going to label it. Oops. We're going to label it upper CVA high. Cut CVA high. So we got that labeled. So that's basically, okay, so the new CVA and prior to value basically line up the same. Good to know. Point of control is down at 08, just right at the weekly open. Okay. Good to know. Let's cut CVA. Look at that. Look at that precision. Look at that precision, boys. If only you knew. If only you knew a potential reversal point. All right, focus up. What am I doing? I got that. Okay, so CMC. I'm gonna move this off my screen for a second. So the most recent CMC was not really anything. CVA low, I guess. Was the break back into the new CVA low, prior to value low. Tried to break away from the 2-day balance and failed, and now we are back inside. Expect more of the same until proven other. So longs that I'm looking for would be at prior day value low, CVA low, previous week value area high. Lower CVA high for EF. Above CVA high / prior day value high. And then I guess if we get there, lower lower CVA low. Shorts would be under par day value area low, CVA low. Watch for dissonance at par day value area high, CVA high after a failure to stay above. Okay, so my trades that I'm looking for today are longs if we get back down here. It's basically around 6,004, 6,005-ish. 59.97 if we get some type of rhythm shift. Take that. And above 60.21 half. And then if we end up selling 59.64 would be a long as well. Shorts under this CVA low, but watch in case we bounce off of here. And then ideally under 59.97 would be the better short. And then the next one would be something like this, where we get a move above, but then we get back inside. This would be my short for a move back down. And then I guess maybe if we get like an up thrust here, but I'm not going to plan that out. We'll see contextually what's going on there. All right. So I just have those listed there. I got to open up Thinkorswim because I always forget. Let this load up. I'm super behind on this. What is the straddle price for today? Where do we close? 6,005 is where we closed, so 6,005, it's about 30 bucks. Basically the same as yesterday. All right, now let's take a look at the any large nodes we got. So we got the one at 60.60. We got one at 60.15. We got one at 6,000. And we got one at 59.75. And then 59.50. Just double check. See if I'm missing any. So let's do this. A range from like here to here. 59.75, 50. Looks good to me. And then let's look at Charm. So Charm is supportive from 61.80 to 60.50 with like a flip in the middle. And then this is basically 60.50 to 58.80. And then again, flip in the middle. Actually, I'm going to say flip later in day. Okay. Local peaks. I mean, we don't have a peak until way down. So we got balance. Okay, so now what's going to happen is let's go over our SPX levels. So I'm just going to delete some of these, delete that, move this up. Fuck, I deleted only one. Okay, so we have one at 6080 is a long gamma strike. And then we have one at 6060. Then we have one at 6015. And then we have one at 6,000. Right on the money. Then we have one at 5975. And then 5050, but I don't think we're going to get there, so I'm not going to add that. And then market maker short, we have one at 6100. No shot we got up there, but let's just add it. We have a big one at 6050. Then we have one at 5985. And then 5925, which I don't think we're going to get there. Okay, so pretty much above 6015. Kind of opens the door for big move higher. 6,000 is going to be key. If we lose 6,000, then 5975 could be in play. And then if we lose 5975, 50 is in play. Interesting, very interesting. Have to see how this up here shapes up. All right, you can't see that, but basically what I'm doing is just marking these high nodes right here. So we got one here, 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 and then lower. And then the negative ones were here, 6100, 6050, 85. We have a cluster of negative. I might mark that actually. So from 40 to 25. So from 25 to 40. Just a cluster of negative. Okay, so that looks good. So this is the SPX chart. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it anymore. Just keep an eye on it throughout the day. I want to detach this and show. So this is my CVA chart. So this is the new one that we just built. So above 21, long at 66,002, short below, potentially. What if I combine both of these? No, it doesn't look good. Does not look good. Keeping the upper CVA because it was reactive, so this was like a beautiful CVA. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm just gonna try something. I mean, it's not like really any different. Light. Okay, so I think that's all for the prep. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know. If anybody's watching this, I doubt it. But yeah, that's about it. I think. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Let me just double check all my charts. Nothing significant there. Yeah, all right. Trade safe and good luck, everybody.